and welcome to Millie's Made Up. This is a video I'm going to do about eyeliners. I have a big fetish for eyeliners, as you can see now. I always have it, it's my must-do for makeup, and I've got a few here that I'm going to review today. I'm going to dive right in because I'm adamant this one isn't going to be 10 minutes long, so I'm just going to get straight in there. I'll start with my go-to favourite of all time, and it is the Fast Stroke Collection 2000 eyeliner. It is in black. I only have black ones. I have got a few brown ones, but I don't really use brown. It doesn't suit me at all. I've always used a black eyeliner. Here it is. It's a little bit scratched. Just the normal paintbrush end. Beautiful line. Dries quickly. I think it is literally £2 or £3 from Superdrug or Boots. I find this one particularly good at wings because of its little point. It's easy to use to just swipe there and get a perfect line. I've been using it for years. Brilliant. The next one is a new one that I've been using, and this is the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen. This is £1.45 I think, so it is an absolute bargain. There's the brush. It's like a felt tip version. Really nice. I mean, if you look at this, look. A beautiful line. The only thing is I find that when you're putting it over dark eyeshadow like I've got on today, you have to go over it and over it and over it a few times, but it does last, and for like £1.99 it is brilliant. So I find doing wings a little bit hard with this because if you look at the tip it kind of frays a tad, so you can't get the best wing with that one. But you're just starting out in makeup or you just want an everyday eyeliner, it's perfect. It's a bit dirty, the white packet. Next one is this one, and this is by Ico, called Skinny Mini, and this is the same sort of one as the e.l.f. one. Same sort of tip, but it doesn't fray at the end. And let me just swatch that one there. There you go. So it's not quite as pigmented as the Collection 2000 one, but it's good. And once again, over dark eyeshadow, it does take a few goings over, but I'm not really sure how much this is. I think this came with Glamour magazine in September, and I've been using it on and off, and I would recommend it, but I think it's around £10. £10 or £2. Oh, I would have to go for this one. I still wouldn't recommend trying to do a wing with that. I don't find the felt tip ones as good for doing wings with. But everyone's different. Next one is Scandalise. So I've got the Scandalise Thick and Thin eyeliner in black again, and this is waterproof. And this one has got a slanted edge. So this is so you can either do a thick line, or you can turn it on its side and do a thinner line. And this one I think is around £4.50, and this was the first felt tip one that I tried and I loved it. I got my mum to buy one of these because I think it's so easy to put on. It just fits perfectly and you can just draw it on, goes over any eyeshadow. It looks nice on its own or with eyeshadow, and yeah, I'd recommend that one. Still though, this one's just as good and it's cheaper. But obviously with this one, because it's an American company, you have got to pay shipping and things like that, so unless you're buying it in bulk, it probably is just worth buying the Scandalise one. The next one is Master Kajal Kohl Liner by Maybelline. Now this is a strange one. I bought this recently only because it looked a little bit interesting, and this is in colour Pitch Black. So if you take the lid off, it's this. And it's almost it feels like a wax crayon, and it's very waxy. Let me just do it here so you can see. So you can sort of see it's kind of more like a crayon. It's more like a pencil eyeliner, but it blends in lovely. It will not go over dark eyeshadow though. I mean, I can try here. Yeah, it just slightly, ever so slightly, you can't do it, but on bare eyes, after you've primed and let them dry, and you just go over the inside of the waterline on the top or at the bottom, like here. I don't know if you can see that getting darker there. It's lovely. So for the bottom waterline, it's fine. If you've got no eyeshadow on, again, it's fine. I think it's $3.49 or $4.49. It's worth a try. I mean, it's really interesting. You don't have to sharpen it or twist it. That's literally the product that you get. So I'm not sure when this starts wearing away what happens, because obviously down here is really thick. So yeah, I'll try that out and then I'll let you know what happens with that one. But lovely. Next are two pencils. This is the Kohl Barry M Kohl pencil, and to be honest, I buy this and rebuy it and rebuy it. I did have the Bare Minerals one. It came in a kit and I've literally got this much left of it, but that one is really, really good. I will try and link that in the description bar below so you can have a look, because that one was just soft and it just smudged in. But this is the one I'm using at the minute. So it feels pretty hard, but on the waterline it just glides straight through. In fact, I've got this on my waterline right now, and this has been on a good 10, 12 hours. So yes, $2.50 I think, bargain. The next one is one by MUA, and this came with the Smoky Eyes palette. And the fact it didn't come with a lid, I was thinking, can't be that soft, but hardly pressing down at all on there. Lovely, blends in really well with the little smudger brush. If you watch my Coastal Scents video, the little smudger on there, you put a tiny bit on your eye and literally it will smudge the whole way. It's lovely. I like wearing dark eyeshadow, so it needs to be able to blend in nicely with whatever else I'm wearing. So yep, and the kit was this. Smoking palette, and it just came and it just sits inside there. The palette was £6, so a bargain. I mean, you get matte shades and shimmer shades in there, so yeah. And the last one is a brand new purchase for me. This is MAC Fluid Line Eyeliner Gel. I've tried a few gels, and I don't really get on with them. I don't know if it's because I've always used these kind or these kind. So I have got it on today. This is MAC Fluid Line, and again this has been on 10 or 12 hours, and it's gorgeous. So it comes in this little pot like that. It says MAC on the side. It doesn't say MAC on the lid, which I thought it would. MAC normally smack their label all over the place, but I was quite shocked to see it was quite basic. This is in colour Black Track, and you can get loads and loads of shades in these. Shimmers, mattes, browns, colour ones, whichever. There you go. This will last me for ages. I mean, there's hardly anything in there if you look, and this was expensive. I think this was £15, but it's worth it, and it's going to last, and it's high end, so just draw a line there. There you go, you can see how pigmented that is. If I just get a brush, I would use this one. Oh, Coastal Scents. So I just dip it in like that. There you go. Obviously that's not straight and you'd have to blend it in, smudge it in, but yeah, that's that one. So I'm really pleased with this one. I've only been trying this for 2 or 3 times since I've got it, but obviously it will last for ages. The only thing is it might dry out, so I'm going to keep it in its little box locked up until I use it. Yeah, so I hope you found that informative. I think my favourite one, if I was to recommend any of these products, would obviously be the MAC one, but if you're on a budget and not looking for anything high end, I would recommend the ELF one or the Scandalise. Either of those are great. So I will link all where you can buy the products in the description bar below, and I hope that has helped you on your quest for the perfect eyeliner. Thank you for watching. Bye!